is your Wi-Fi to get on? Welcome back to Late Nights with All Access. Myself, MikeAnthony, right next to me, Miss Nat Boogie.
What's up, guys?
Miss Nat Boogie.
Hey.
We are actually inside of Sari Sari Supper Club, and it is very beautiful. Supper Club. Supper Club. Supper Club. Sorry.
Supper Club.
Super Club.
Supper.
They might think we do something else in
I know,
here.
right?
Come on now.
It is very beautiful inside here. And it's your first time over here, right, Miss Nat Boogie?
It is. It's really cute in here. If y'all can see behind me, it's adorable in here.
We have special guest Adrian in the house, owner over here at the restaurant.
Thank you for having me.
I actually had the chance to come over here prior, and the reason why is because they are participating in the 3rd annual San Antonio Brunch Festival, which is happening in a few weeks, September 24th, and they have an incredible spread. But their brunch menu that they launched is absolutely a must. You have to come by.
Thank you so much,
and
man.
get them.
I can't wait to try it.
Yes,
I'm looking forward to it.
It was absolutely. It was like a good twist of you thinking about like Filipino food and American brunch all combined.
What did you have?
I'll let him explain it because I know he'll be able to explain it way better than I will.
I think, you came through that day and you tried the 2 dishes that we were going to have at the Brunch Fest.
Yes.
So you had the ube French toast. Ube is indigenous in the Philippines. It's a purple yam, and we use it in a lot of different ways. It's really beautiful. It's naturally purple. A lot of people confuse it with taro, but taro is actually not naturally purple. Have to throw that out there. And but yeah, we use it in a lot of desserts. So our take on this ube French toast is it takes a lot of work. It's brioche. We use a babka. We have a ube ganache. We hit it with some white powder. Powdered sugar, and It's really beautiful. We put edible flowers on there. The other dish you had was was our corned beef hash, and
Ooh, that sounds good.
yeah, chef does a 10-day brine on his brisket. We saute that with some bell peppers and some onions, and we top it off with an egg. It's really delicious. So can't wait to share that with y'all at the Brunch Fest coming up.
I can't wait to try that one. That sounds really, really, really good.
Yeah.
And
Hi,
you
Aiden.
and you're able to see some pictures right now, which is amazing because you got to taste it. Like I promise you, you'll love it. Absolutely love it. But for those that are tuning in, we appreciate the love and support. This is episode 177. So make sure to like, comment, and share because we are giving away 2 VIP tickets to the 3rd annual San Antonio Brunch Festival. And how that's working is that all the names will be entered, and then tomorrow morning it will be announced. We already posted that on the San Antonio Brunch Festival page, and it was shared on this page, which is the Late Nights with All Access. So we do appreciate all the viewers. Make sure to tag your brunch squad because your names will be entered. 2 VIP tickets, and the value of those combined is $300.
And remind them what all comes with the VIP access.
The VIP tickets will give you early access to the actual event. It will also give you unlimited brunch bites. You get 1 hour of open bar. You get access to all the VIP areas, and you get swag bag. You'll get a swag bag, and then you'll get your VIP badge too as well.
Nice.
So it's gonna be incredible.
It's the open bar for me.
Hey,
For
whole
sure.
hour of that? Calm down.
I know,
now.
right?
I will
Open
be
bar.
in that bitch
That is amazing.
early.
But we're excited to have you guys part of it, you know? Now, over the weekend, I tried for the very first time. I went to Austin spontaneous. So me, Melinda, Jacob, his girlfriend, we all went spontaneous, right? And went to a burger place called Jew Burgers. And it was absolutely delicious.
Jew like Jew.
Jew. Yep.
Like a Jewish burger?
Like a Jew. Well, I read the little bio and all that, and I don't want to assume that it is a Jewish person or Jewish, Jew boy burgers. Being I don't know. I didn't want to ask, so I didn't want to, you know what I mean? Like, hey, Jew boy. It's called Jew Boy Burgers, and if you've been there, comment below. Let us know if you've been there, and let us know if the owner is Jewish or whatnot. I can't recall,
I mean, it seems like it would be.
but yes, it does seem like it would be. And one of the things I liked about when we were waiting, because there was a long line, is he has a picture and it has like a little summary of Q&As, people that ask him. And it says, one of the questions is, do you really not carry tomatoes? He's like, yeah, I don't like tomatoes, therefore we don't have them. But if you want to bring them, you can bring them. So
I like that.
yes, and it was like really funny because a lot of the questions were questions that you would think like you wouldn't ask, but he would put them out there, and then you think you would say the common answer like, oh no, we don't really carry tomatoes or whatever. But no, he's like giving you like a straightforward answer, like bold answer.
I love
Did
that.
anybody ask, are you Jewish?
No, I didn't ask.
Oh, like it wasn't in the Q&A portion?
No,
Oh,
it
I
wasn't.
figured
The man
that
just
would be
didn't
a
want to
question.
serve things that he wouldn't eat himself. I think
I
that's
like
Yes,
that.
that's what.
that's something
I dig
to
it.
yeah.
Yes.
We have the same approach here. We love everything on our menu. If we wouldn't eat it, then we won't serve it. So
See,
I like
that's
that.
good. I like that too. But it made me sad because I like tomatoes.
oh man, me too.
I was
man.
like,
only
is
like
all
that-
types of
cherry or
tomatoes.
no
Cherry,
tomatoes. I
yeah.
can't
I
do
like
like
tomatoes.
the big sliced on a burger. I can't do the shit. The gooey part, no. But if it's a small little like grape cherry tomato, I can do that on my salad all day.
So we had Jew Boy burgers, absolutely delicious, and then we had some home slice pizza.
Oh my god! Dude,
And
pizza.
some people think that home slice is like the absolute best pizza that they've ever had. I'm not really that big of a. I mean, I like it. I think it's good, but it's not the best. To me, people ask me because I love eating pizza, as you know. Every Sunday, one of my Sunday rituals is always eating pizza, and it's every Sunday. Doesn't matter. And I've been trying different pizza restaurants and all that, but I still have to say Peter Piper's Pizza is the best pizza.
Really?
Yes, they are. I don't care. Grimati's, Dough, Hungry, Howie's Hungry. or whatever.
Hungry
Howie's.
You suck,
Like I know, right?
Is it a nostalgic type of
Like,
thing for
it
you,
just-
like childhood Peter Piper pizza?
No, because we never really went as a child.
Oh yeah.
Peter Piper's
But-
good. Don't get me
but
wrong.
their pizza's so
but
good
I wouldn't
for
say
some
the
reason.
best. Like, okay, so
That'd be the
home,
top
home
5.
Slices in Austin.
Yes.
There's
home
one here
slice.
too now, isn't there? I think maybe. I don't know. Is it on 6th Street in Austin? Where is it located?
It's Congress, I think.
Okay.
So
I
yeah.
just know whenever I go to Austin and like I'm.
Oh right, was that the Jew boy? One of those.
Whenever I'm in
Yes.
Austin, I always have to get pizza when I'm on 6th Street. But it's usually after a night of drinking, so that probably helps with.
I think that's
You,
why
lo-
why
you,
people
you
like
lower your
it.
standards a
But
bit,
it's
maybe.
so good.
I think that's the reason why everyone
It's
likes it
so
is because you're
good,
drinking.
though.
Yeah, facts.
What's your favorite pizza place?
Man, my favorite pizza place. Man, just consistent.
It could be a chain. It could be Peter Piper's.
Because the only reason we get pizza is for my kids. Parties, the easy way out when we're trying to feed them. If it's not McDonald's, we usually try to hit Papa John's. Not gonna lie, but you hit it with that Peter Piper, man. I'm not gonna lie. That brings me back. Some people say it tastes like cardboard, but to me, it tastes like childhood. Like
Yeah.
I love Peter Piper.
Yeah, Peter
So-
Piper goes hard, and then they sell beer now too. Psh. Even better. Even better.
Just there for the drinks.
I know, right? There's more adults there now than kids.
Just saying.
No, that's too funny. Also, over the weekend, shout out to Hotel Discotheque. They celebrated 5 years. 5 years. Congratulations to
Congrats.
Manny, Tommy, Rodrigo, Eduardo. Like, they celebrated 5 years in business. It was a huge success. They had sand all over. Their theme was like a Tulum. Is that how you say it?
Tulum?
Tulum.
Something like that?
Yeah, a theme, and they had sand all in the main room, in the hideout room. It was just like everyone was dressed up.
I would have
as if-
hated having to clean that
like,
up.
oh yeah, I bet. But
just
it was
crazy.
absolutely amazing. Sold out everything. Great crowd. So they celebrated 5 years over there. So that's
Nice.
amazing. Yeah.
Congrats, guys.
Yes.
That's awesome. That went by fast, I feel like.
Oh yeah, 5 years for over there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that did go by fast.
Nice.
And if y'all hear the noise in the background, that's the ice maker.
Ice machine doing its thing.
Yeah, do his
He's
thing.
working hard around the clock.
Now for you, Adrian, what was your typical weekend like?
Man, this weekend's been has been a little wild. It was the end of restaurant week,
Okay, yes.
Culinaria.
Restaurant week. Yes, that is right.
so it went all the way to the 27th, and thankfully we love what they do for the restaurants here locally, Culinaria, and all the restaurant week folks that put it all together. It definitely helped during what is usually a slower time of the year for restaurants. When you consider back to school and things of that nature, priorities are a little bit different for folks around this time of the year. So they really came through for us at a time where, we definitely expected to slow down. So we had a really great weekend, thankful for all the new folks we got to meet. And yeah, we were in the weeds. I'm not going to lie. I had to miss out on a lot of things. I'm glad my wife got to hold it down. We have 3 kids. So
Aw.
it's like kid party after kid party every weekend. But, we love to do it. It's just, I was needed here and we got to divide and conquer, and it was a great weekend, man. So I was here all weekend. My son's birthday was on Sunday. So
Happy birthday to
Yeah.
your son. How old is he?
yeah, he turns 5 on Wednesday.
Okay.
So we had a little early party for him.
Nice.
We got our food truck out there. So
I have a food truck too?
yeah, it's called Jeepney Street Eats. It's at El Camino downtown.
El Camino. Shout out to
yeah.
Ricky.
Yeah, what's up, Ricky? And it's out there 7 days a week. So they got a little break this weekend. They came over to our house and just fed my son and his friends and their family. So
That's awesome.
that was pretty dope. Yeah, that was my Sunday. How about you guys?
So let me go over my weekend. I live my best life like always. No, Friday I chilled. I didn't do anything Friday, surprisingly.
Wow,
I was even
surprisingly.
sober at home on my couch. Usually I'm drinking wine or something. I was even sober at home.
Hey, sober is always a good life.
And then Saturday, so big shout out to Jocelyn, Jojo, and Eddie. All their birthdays were within the last like couple weeks.
Oh, wow.
So we all got to, it just kind of worked out that we all kind of just met up on Saturday and kind of celebrated all of their birthdays together. So we went to, where do we start out at? Bruno's. It's like a little dive bar down the street from Bar America in
Okay.
Jokesters.
Okay.
So we started off at Bruno's, and then we went to Bentley's Beer Garden. So we were there for a bit. Went to JoJo's crib. JoJo has a rooftop, so we were like had rooftop vibes and just got a little litty. And then Ubered to On the Rocks and had like the time of our life. So we like, lived our best life ever. It's like it was one of those nights where you like have like the moments and make memories with your people and just like the best time ever. It was one of those nights. It was so much fun. And then yesterday I recovered until about 4 p.m. I didn't get out of bed till like 4 yesterday.
Can't do it like you used to.
Man, I don't know that life. I can't even stay up. I can't stay in bed past like 6 o'clock anymore. It's crazy.
Well, I was up till 5 a.m. So I didn't go to sleep till 5 a.m.
I was about to wake up around that time.
And I made myself go to sleep at 5 a.m. So
Hey.
I didn't get out of bed till about 4 yesterday and then just got ready. I went to Hills and Dales and then I went to Deal Bar 1. And that was it. Great time.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is living
Living
her
my best
best
life.
life.
You know how
You
I
know,
do. I know how I do.
Yes. I'm trying to think what I did yesterday. I can't even think of anything. You know what? I was messing with my party buses yesterday. I was planning on going to church and going to El Camino to go eat pizza and everything like that. But then my shout out to Julian. He's my upholstery guy, best in the business. We were fixing up one of my party buses yesterday because of the break-in that happened a few weeks ago. So finally was able to start working on that, and hopefully that gets done. We put a new sound system we're going to put a new sound system this week, which I forgot to go do, which I was thinking about that right now. I forgot to go drop it off today. Damn it. I knew
You
I
need
forgot
an
to-
assistant.
Yeah, no,
Like, you really need an
she says
assistant,
that,
bro.
and I had an assistant, y'all, but I had to fire my assistant because I had to remind her to remind me what to do. Like, how you gonna do that? How you gonna remind someone to remind you when you're supposed to be having that? That's supposed to be done already, you know?
They're supposed to relieve that responsibility of you.
No, I know, right?
I'm so confused. So did you like remember, hey, I need to do this? And then you texted her like, hey,
You're supposed to remind me of doing this.
why
and
didn't you
do
remind me
it.
that I need to do this even
Yeah.
though I just remember it by myself?
Yeah.
I can see that
Is
being
that
a tough
basically
part
what it
about.
was?
I can see that being a tough part about having an assistant. Like,
They have to be
they're
on
only going to be
top.
as good as you stay on top of them and how you plan for them and set those expectations. Because there's not going to be anyone that thinks like you. There's not going to be anyone that has the same approach and same values as you do, same experiences. So, I mean, I guess your expectations should be set at your assistant being able to do maybe 60, 70% of what you expect, and set the right plan for them. But if you don't, you know, it's tough to if you don't have those conversations with them, it's tough to, you know, get on them
Execute.
for not you know meeting your expectations is what I'm
Yes.
trying to say. So
No, you're right about that. I think that when it comes to an assistant, they have to be critical thinkers. They have to be like already thinking the next meeting or being able to think about solutions or think about, hey, does he need this? Does he need to do this? Like if the perfect assistant to me would be someone that you don't have to really say much to because they already know. Like they're gonna be the one. Hey, MikeAnthony, you need to be doing this. You need to do this. You need to do this. You need to do this. They're kind of controlling the mood of the day of like what you need to do. And
I feel like I do that sometimes. I'm like, yo, don't forget to do this. You have to do this. And that's where I'm like, yeah, you need an assistant. I don't got time to be your assistant, but I feel like I am once in a while.
It's okay. Nat Boogie, the best unofficial assistant there is. No, it was the whole thing is, besides the assistant, is we were supposed to take the party bus today, but either today or tomorrow. So it's not like I did forget. It's just
No, you forgot.
one of those other. No, I had an option of Monday or Tuesday, so we're gonna just stick with Tuesday, and that's it.
You literally just reminded yourself on the spot. Like you just remembered.
I know.
Right now, live. Like they saw the light bulb go off in your head live.
I just found out right now that you got a couple party buses. That's really cool, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So you, unfortunately, I also found out that you got one broken into.
Yep.
Oh man.
That sucks. But
What can you steal from a party bus?
Oh man. This sound system, TVs,
Ouch.
stuff like that. So those are the two things that got stolen. But it didn't really like. The only thing that pissed me off was that they broke the window. Like that was the big factor for me. Was like I didn't care about the stereo,
Really?
the speakers, the TV. Because one, I never use a TV on the party bus. 99% of people that rent out party buses do not use the TV.
No.
It's
That doesn't make
just
sense
there.
to use TV in
No.
there.
It's just there for
Either you're
for
drinking, you're dancing, you're on the stripper pole, you're not worried
Yeah.
about watching fucking
no,
TV.
yes. So the TV wasn't really a big deal to me. The sound system was already gonna get upgraded, so they just did me a favor.
And no plan to replace the TV, obviously.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's like I didn't really care about that. I just cared about the damn window. They broke the window, and that was more. That cost more than the damn thing that they stole because I mean we were gonna upgrade everything anyways. So
So y'all do like tours too, or is it just you accommodate people that are celebrating whatever and
special
they pick where they go?
occasions, Austin, wine tours, anything, bar hopping, any special occasion, quinceañeras, prom. If they need a party bus, we'll get them. So that's the beauty of it. I love it.
Good
Love it,
times.
love it, love it,
You
love
do a
it.
club tour again.
Yeah, I saw that in a memory.
Did it?
Yes, we went to Nat Boogie and I, and then a few other friends. We all went to Doc Brown's Sandbox, or maybe not Sandbox, but Doc Brown's. I know that for sure.
That's the only spot I remember. That
I
night.
remember only Doc Brown's too. But yeah, we
It was
did
a
a
good time.
little like thing, and that's a great opportunity for us to get out and show some love to everyone in the
Oh, yeah.
nightlife. So, have you been on a party bus?
Yeah, man. It feels like it's been years. Maybe like 8 years ago, for New Year's, possibly.
Oh, nice.
Dude,
Sounds like fun.
I don't know anything about the nightlife anymore these days. I got a 9-year-old, 7, and a 5-year-old. I feel like it's been a while.
You
like-
ain't missing out on anything.
I feel like all the bars I
No,
used to
you're
go to
not.
are closed now, possibly.
Which bars were those?
I can't even remember the names. But all the ones y'all have been mentioning, I haven't heard any of them. So
He's like, yeah, I've been out of the game. I've been out of the game. Now, do you know what today is? Do you know what today is? Do you all know what today is? Do you know whose birthday it is today?
No.
The king of pop, Michael Jackson.
Really? I didn't know that.
Michael
Terrible, I
Jackson's
didn't know
birthday
that.
is today.
I feel like I
Yes.
did the moonwalk last night.
Did you?
I think I did.
in his name,
You know what? It was his. That makes sense now.
That's
why
why
it
you
came
felt
out.
it.
I felt the vibes.
you
I
needed
felt the
to.
NJ
Mm-hmm.
vibes. I was at Dual Bar dancing, and I remember I busted out the moonwalk at some point. So that was for you, Michael Jackson.
Michael
Happy
Jackson,
birthday.
the king of pop. Now, what was your favorite song of Michael Jackson? Like
Oh,
you had
shit, I
to
can't
get
remember.
one song, and that's your favorite
I
one.
can't pinpoint one song.
Billie Jean.
Billie Jean. Ooh, stop it. You
Smooth
too?
Criminal is one of
You
my
too?
favorites.
Billie
too.
Jean is
Billie
by
Jean.
far.
I think that whole album.
Yeah, it's hard for me to pinpoint. just
Thriller album.
one.
What about y'all? What do y'all say? Well, big fan of Michael Jackson. Don't get into his personal life, just music.
I loved the music videos. Like they weren't just music videos. Like they were a whole
Story.
yeah, like a whole
Storytelling.
story, like a little mini series or something. I don't know, but
I saw
miss
a
that
little
shit.
documentary about how he commands his entire team during like rehearsals. You know, like telling the pianist that he needs to do more of this, the guitarist that he needs to do more of that. Like he just knew exactly how he needed it to be, and he was just so talented musically. On top of everything that you see on the surface, his understanding of music was just a whole other level, man. So happy birthday, Mike! That's crazy. I didn't even know it was today. I feel bad for not knowing that.
I know,
Damn.
same.
Gotta make me a post later.
No,
Charlotte said Billie Jean always gets her dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph said Thriller. Nicole said Thriller. Hi, Nicole. Thank you for tuning in.
I'll be dancing Michael Jackson. I love dancing to Michael Jackson.
Do you know how to do the moonwalk though?
I do.
Watch
Yes.
out. Do it
I
right now.
do.
Go.
Right here on this bar top.
Go.
I'm gonna do it in the bar, behind the scenes, y'all.
Coyote Ugly.
Y'all can't see after hours or late nights. Now, the reason why we're here is because we wanted to go ahead and share some information about Adrian, his journey, and everything like that. So before we go on a break, Just briefly, real quick, how long have you been in the actual restaurant industry?
Man, thanks for asking, man. I haven't been in the restaurant industry very long compared to some of the amazing chefs and that work for us, some of the amazing people that I've met in the industry. 2016 is when my wife and I decided to take over what was her parents' the original Sari Sari location on Wurzbach Road in the Medical Center. And but before that, I was doing I got a degree in accounting. I spent 10 years doing insurance, but I mean, I've been Filipino my whole life, so like it's just been such a misunderstood. Filipinos have been very misunderstood. We're really dark, but we're really Asian looking. So it's like, you Chinese? Are you Hispanic? So
I thought at first I thought you were mixed because your full name.
Yeah, De Los Reyes. That even
Yeah.
And that's what I was telling y'all a minute ago about how the Philippines was under Spanish rule for 3.5 centuries. So we have a lot of Hispanic names.
Oh wow,
so,
I did not know that.
De Los Reyes. What about that?
De Los Reyes. Yep.
So yeah, when I was an insurance agent, people would call me thinking they were Spanish right out the gate, and so but anyways, so Filipino food, Filipino culture has always been a part of me. And I went to high school at John Marshall High School on Eckert Road. I was born and raised here in San Antonio, and I didn't have any Filipino friends hardly until college. So just realizing who I am, where I came from, and trying to figure that out and dive into that even more as I grow older. I thought I still have this conversation almost every day with my wife. This is really fulfilling for us. This is really something that keeps us passionate, every day, just trying to introduce Filipino food to new folks, Filipino culture to San Antonio is just what we work on daily, and that's what we preach to our team. And we jumped in 2016 and just tried to take a little mom and pop and kind of change the culture, kind of change the value of what we're trying to have passed down through our team. And we started branching out and experimenting, got a food truck like we talked about a minute ago at El Camino. Shout out to Ricky. And you're here in Supper Club. So here at Supper Club, we're trying to do a more modern take on Filipino cuisine and a little bit of fusion, but we're still Filipino. So our executive chef, Adrian is full Filipino. Me and my wife are full Filipino, but we understand we're also Filipino American and we're in America. So, trying to incorporate some of the techniques and flavors that you find here in San Antonio with our understanding in our Filipino palate has been something that we experiment with every day. So like I said, man, it's been such a blessing to be in this position to do what I do. And I wake up wanting to do it every day, I'm not gonna lie. So I don't ever feel like work. I'm here with y'all at 10:30 at night. It's way past my bedtime, but
It's what happens when you come on late nights with All Access. No, so we're gonna take a quick break on that because we're gonna continue to know a little bit more about you and your restaurants and everything like that. So everyone, again, tag your brunch squad because we're giving away 2 VIP tickets to the 3rd annual San Antonio Brunch Festival that's happening September 24th. So don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break. Tag your friends below. Tag, like, comment, and share, and we'll be right back with you guys. We are back, San Antonio. We appreciate it. Shout out to DJ Richie Rich.
Richie,
Thank you for tagging your friends, everyone. Again, 2 VIP tickets to the 3rd annual San Antonio Brunch Festival. I want to give a quick shout out to Jasmine. Jasmine, we were able to make sure that we have our radio ad on 102.7 Jack FM.
Look at you getting the radio station right.
I
I'm
know.
so proud of you.
I'm proud of myself, too. I asked her 1,000 times today.
So proud of him.
I'm just playing. I didn't ask her 1,000 times. But no, I she makes jokes, y'all, because I'll tell you a quick short story, I guess, in a way. I was getting the radio stations confused.
Every time I had to remind him to hit up Jasmine for the advertising stuff, he'd be like, oh, yeah, it's going to be on this radio station, right? And it was like a totally different radio station, totally different company. And then next time I remind him it's a totally different radio station, he gives me still wrong company. And I'm like, no, bro, I'm going to need you to get this right.
But we're glad because 102.7 Jack FM. Actually, I honestly, I don't listen to the radio. I'm going to be real with you all. But I decided to listen to it because of the fact that we have a radio ad on it. And I do know that people do still listen to the radio. And that radio station is actually really great. I mean, it has a lot of hit, like old like rock music and stuff like that.
It's
so
a good fit for the brunch
I was just like,
festival.
man, I was like, dude, I was like jamming out. You know, even like on the way over here, I was jamming out. I think it was, I wear my sunglasses that night. I can't sing. I'm not going to try to sing. But I know how it sounds in my head. Man, I wish I could sing, y'all. I would so sing it for y'all.
I know, same.
I wish I can. Can you sing?
I know what song you're talking about.
Nah,
so it's okay.
I'm not gonna. We're not gonna go there.
I'm not gonna go there either. Yeah, I'm not gonna go there either. So, anyways, Jack FM, go listen to the radio, 102.7. Also, I will be this Friday. Me and John Vale, Alamo Biscuit Company. Since they won back-to-back People's Choice Award, we're gonna be on It's a Great Day SA. So this Friday live segment.
Great Day SA.
Yeah, Great Day SA.
Just know it's at the beginning.
Well, it's because of the fact that on their Instagram it says it's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Great Day SA. Live segment. Can't wait. I'm excited for that.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it is
Congrats.
exciting.
That's
What
awesome.
station is that chick Carmen on? The one that prank
That was
calls people?
98.5.
98.5
The
the
Beat.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wrong one. Unpopular opinion. I think she's hilarious. My wife hates that shit.
You know what? I think it's a
Fucking
guy,
hilarious.
though.
Yeah,
Right?
I think it is. I think it is.
better.
a
I
guy.
didn't even know it was a dude.
Yeah,
Oh my
I think
God,
it
that's
is a
hilarious.
guy.
I think it's a guy. Hola, this is Carmen.
Yeah, I think
I
they
believe
got,
we were disconnected.
I think they got rid of her. I
No,
don't think she does
bitch.
it anymore,
I hung
but-
up on you.
Oh, she's the best.
Yeah, she
don't
is.
care.
I've
Or
heard
he don't
some
care.
funny
Damn,
ones.
did
Yeah.
he?
I've heard some
Yeah.
funny ones. Have you ever done prank calls as a kid? You ever prank call as a kid?
No.
Like,
No, I wasn't. No, not really. I would tackle.
See, I used to prank call people as a kid. Me and my cousin Angel. Shout out to Angel. And we used to pick. I would do like the first 3 numbers, and she would pick the last 4 numbers. So because we knew already it was gonna be 210, right? So it'd be star 67 and 210.
Fuck, I feel old. The fact that I know.
I
what
know,
you're
right?
talking
Star
about.
67. Come on, y'all. Y'all come with me. Y'all don't act like I'm the only
Lord.
one. Star 67. And then you just dial the number, right? And it would ring, and we'd be like, just saying all these random things.
Is your refrigerator running?
I remember.
Better catch it.
I remember a guy answered. He was like, "Is this you?" I'm like, "It's me." Oh hell no, girl! I knew you were cheating. I'm like, "Oh no."
You just messed up a relationship.
No, we were just prank calling. No, you be lying, man. I know her. I'm like, oh damn, you got a hoe. All right, click.
People's relationships. And
I know,
stuff,
right?
That's horrible.
That is horrible. But used to prank call back in the day. So Carmen calls. They're funny. If you haven't heard, 98.5 The Beat. They're funny.
You know, I actually did recently listen to the radio again for the first time in like forever, just because 98.5 The Beat brought Ultrasonic back.
There you
and
go.
107.5 Vibe brought Robbie Rob back.
Okay.
So I actually did 107.5. You'll love. Like they play a lot of old school hip hop. You'll love that shit. Like they'll be playing, and I'm like, oh shit! Like those songs that make you say, damn. Like it really does. And so you check that one out too. But I will say that I started listening to the radio a little more again, just because people I personally know, are back on the radio, and that it's cool to hear them do their thing.
It is. It really is. I want to give one more quick shout out to Scott Maloof.
What up, Maloof?
Maloof International Group. They are the official one of the official sponsors for the Brunch Festival too.
Nice. And didn't
Yes.
he just did something like dope, like really big. I didn't.
Yeah, he was some conference
Like it was a really, really, really big
like
deal.
in front of 8,000 people and everything like
so
that.
congrats.
Y'all tag Scott
It's some
Maloof
amazing
right
shit.
now. Tag him. But
Mer,
yeah.
mer, 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 mer.
But he's a man. He's a beast in the real estate game.
Yeah, he's killing it.
He really is. I love real estate. I really do. You know, I if I didn't get in trouble with the law, I probably would have been a realtor.
He told me when he first became one, he had hit me up and was like, you should be a realtor. You'd be good at it. And I would I work in insurance now after my years in radio. I work in insurance now. And so I was I was in a good spot. And I was like, oh, I don't want to leave what I'm doing.
You should still do it though.
Now I don't got time for that, boy.
Oh.
I work. I'm good. You gotta have some time on your hands to be a realtor. I just got like the weekend available.
Ray says Vibe 107.5 Booty Bounce Friday.
I think that's with Xavier.
Is it?
The freaking Rican, I believe. I don't know.
Probably asleep during that time.
I can't remember. But coming back to you and the restaurant. So you were in insurance.
Oh yeah.
And what made you get out of insurance and make that move to work for yourself?
I mean,
Was that a hard decision?
Nah, man, not gonna lie. I mean, no knock on insurance. That was really an amazing experience for me. Like I said, I got my degree in accounting, and I didn't spend like 3 months doing accounting until I started working at USAA. Spent like 5 years there. Amazing company. And then I got this opportunity to, run my own agency with Farmers Insurance.
Nice.
So I tried that out for a bit. I tried that out for 5 years, and I learned a lot about, managing my own time, or, running my own agency, having employees, things like that. I also learned the difference between working in your business and working on your business.
That's a key thing right there.
In the insurance industry, I was bringing my laptop to kid parties, and would have to run out and like do a quote for somebody, or send an insurance card, or just follow up on something. And it was just always a hustle. And like, I never really took that hat off. And kind of similar to a realtor, I imagine, like you're really gonna just get what you put into it. And if you don't, if you're not continuously adding leads into your pipeline, sooner or later you're gonna run out of them. And if you want this business to last, you got to understand that, people aren't going to stay with you all the time, and your product is pretty damn similar to many other companies. Your auto insurance, your home insurance, and things like that. You can get some people are just become very price sensitive in that when they shop for insurance. So my values, things that I was good at, like creating relationships and, just really showing people that, I really care about their well-being, and I want to, in the form of insurance, give them the right type of advice. But even family, even your closest friends, like it's all about the best price. So switching to Filipino food and Filipino groceries, it's a niche. And I grew up with this stuff. I love eating this food. It's unique. It's something that sets us apart. And along with the food comes Filipino culture. And that's a big part of what my wife Camille and I did when we first took over Sari Sari. It's like, service. As soon as somebody walks in, most of the times people's experiences with Filipino food came from maybe a Filipino coworker that brought some food to work, some egg rolls or some noodles or something. Pancit is what you call them. Hey, sorry about that. Or you have a Filipino neighbor or something like that. You went over to their house and, they just wanted to feed you till you couldn't eat no more, till you couldn't fit no more. And that's how they showed their love. And that's what we do. And, at one point in my life where I thought, maybe being Filipino is kind of weird, or I don't know, just kind of accepting like general Asian stereotypes, but knowing very well that being Filipino is not just being like any other Asian. There's so much that differentiates so many of the different Asian cultures. But I knew that, doing this, I could have a bigger purpose. I could, show who we are, show, pay homage to my parents and their generation, my aunties, my uncles, all the ones that moved here from the Philippines, that were born and raised in the Philippines. And I could show them that I want to carry on, our traditions, and I want to share our culture in a place that's thousands of miles away from the Philippines, in our own way, being Filipino American, so my wife and I, we try to incorporate a little bit of our style, a little bit of our favorites, because we love to eat. We're foodies, so we're lucky to be in San Antonio. I don't know if people realize the amazing food that we have in this city. So thankful for people like y'all that love to spread the word and get the name out on some of these great places that we have in San Antonio. But we love to eat out, and we don't want to be compared to just Filipino restaurants or Asian restaurants. We want to be compared to restaurants in general, and know that we could keep up in, like I said, a place that's thousands of miles away from the Philippines, sharing just unique food and unique culture, and that's what we live for, man. So that's what we do.
What's your favorite thing on the menu to eat here? Like, what would you recommend somebody comes in for their first time? Your top dish, favorite dish, or maybe top 3?
I go through phases, but
make us hungry right
now.
And
I got to get this out the way. I can't recommend lumpia to y'all because that's our best seller, and that's just so hard to make. Y'all really put us to work with that. You roll these egg rolls, and it takes hours. We got like 7 people rolling egg rolls for our company, and and we sell out. We're like going like, hey, give me that egg roll. Roll that egg roll right now. I need to fry it. Like we're like all the way up to the end, man. And so don't get the egg rolls, but those lumpias are bomb. But don't get them. We're catching up. So I go through phases, but if you're gonna come to Supper Club, Chef did something really, really good with our version of curry katsu. So we got a curry chicken katsu, and it's fire. We serve it on a bed of rice, and but we got some amazing ribs. Chef Adrian, he his process, it's fall off the bone. It's got so much flavor, and so yeah, y'all check that out. It's an all day menu, so you can get that anytime except for Sundays. We're doing brunch only, and if you're coming for brunch, my man had the Ube French toast, so y'all got to come.
Yeah, that French toast
that
was
sure.
killer, y'all.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I need to come. Let me know next time you come for brunch. I want to come and try it.
Yes, we will definitely come, and you all could come too as well.
Everybody
it was I do want to try your egg roll now. Like,
I know you
why
said
did I
that.
do
Now
that?
everyone's gonna come in here and make sure to order it.
I tried to put everybody on notice.
So a friend of
might be sold out.
mine, she's Filipino, and I've seen her make homemade, and she even explains that there's a process to it. And I'm just like, wow, now that you're hearing it from you, I'm just like, damn, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's such a process. I mean, if you're just going to make it at home for your family, you're probably just going to buy like some ground pork or something at HEB. But for us, we have many different like types of cuts and different proteins that we use for our dishes. So we essentially take pieces of like pork butt, pork belly, pork shoulder, and we process it, we season it, we mix it with carrots and onions, and we roll them in this thin wheat wrapper and fry it till it's GBD, golden brown and delicious.
GBD, I like that. I'm gonna start using that for myself.
Oh my gosh!
Shout out Chef
bio.
Adrian.
It's gonna be my Instagram bio.
GBD. I didn't mean for that as a description for.
I've never heard that before. I like it.
Golden brown.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Delicious.
Continue.
Golden
Yeah,
brown.
serve that with side of dipping. We're off topic. It's all good.
Sorry.
I know.
We can go that way.
I like that. I never heard that before.
Nat Boogie, that's the best about Nat Boogie.
Sorry.
Anything comes out of her mouth. At
That
any
sounded
moment.
horrible.
Whoa.
We're talking about food, guy. Okay, so sorry. Continue.
I forgot what we were talking about.
I know, right?
So how long has Sari been open for?
So my wife's parents opened the original location in 1996 it was just a grocery store, and they customers would come in and see them just like making food for themselves on their own breaks, and a couple years later, my father-in-law Adam Valenzuela, he and his wife Imelda Valenzuela, my mother-in-law, decided to expand and open up the restaurant side. So they've been doing their thing for 20 years.
Oh wow!
Before me and my wife decided to take over. So that transition, it just it felt natural. It felt like it was time for that restaurant to take it up a notch and take it to the next level in how it shares Filipino food. So
is that hard to do, knowing like you have people that grew up in different eras, you know what I mean? So different time, different thinking, different technology, and then you go into the modern, day, to where a lot of these restaurants that are been around for 20 plus years, sometimes the owners don't want to change to new traditions because they're like, well, we've been doing this for 20 plus years. Now, with you coming in and your wife, were they open-minded with different things that y'all did, or did y'all tweak it up a little bit? Or
Oh, definitely. I mean, the question becomes like the authenticity, but if you're talking about how Filipino food was made in a third world country versus the equipment and the ingredients and the availability of supplies here in America, we can question authenticity all day, but what is authenticity? I'm Filipino, and if I didn't make food the way my mom and dad were used to making it, but instead my wife and I put Filipino American influence, understanding maybe a little bit about how folks prefer to eat in San Antonio. There's a dish called sisig. Shout out to my boy Joe, the Lost Local. It's one of his favorite dishes over at the other restaurant. Normally after a pig roast, imagine a pig roast. They roast a whole pig over a fire, and there's parts of the pig that are left. Usually the pig's face, pig's ears. Well, they take that, they make it into a dish called sisig. They hit it with some onions and some peppers for spice, some lime for some citrus. But when we decided to have that dish on our menu, we realized that maybe the liver and the pig face and the ears just wasn't textures that were very familiar or desired for folks that live in San Antonio. So we decided to switch it up and just use pork belly. Pork belly is something more recognizable. It's still delicious. We can incorporate similar flavors. So yeah, we definitely got it from my parents, my in-laws, our aunties, uncles, everybody that was used to having it that way, that called it that the right way to make it. But we knew that if we were going to take this restaurant to a different level and show what we do to the city of San Antonio, we had to make these little tweaks to introduce them and ease them into what we're trying to do. And we kind of took that approach to our entire menu over there. So at the time when my wife's parents were running it, it was probably 50 plus menu items from apps to mains and noodles. And when we took over, we were at like 22 items. We cut that menu in half because we knew that at the volume that we were trying to operate at, and with the unique dishes and flavors that we had to find a combination that is manageable without getting into too many details on how our kitchen operates. That just worked out well for us, and it's been working out for us. So we're going to continue, putting that kind of love and intention into it. Our way being Filipino American, and that's just another step in the journey, man. I mean, everyone's going to have those obstacles, and unfortunately, we will have some people that don't approve of what we do, but we we just got to keep pushing forward, man. We can't make everybody happy. We can't please everybody. So, we just got to trust ourselves, and we are passionate about this. So we trust that we are gonna make the right decisions, for this business. So, we're just doing our thing, man.
No, that's awesome though. That makes sense for y'all to want to tweak it and cater to San Antonio, and understand that not everyone might understand the Filipino cuisine. So no, that's cool. I really like that y'all did that. So
you.
were y'all open during COVID, or
No,
how long has this location
this spot's
been
just been open since December.
Oh,
but
okay.
Yeah, COVID.
Well, congrats.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
I was wondering if COVID affected y'all at all in the
Yeah,
industry.
we it affected everybody, man, and we had to do whatever it took to pivot and to make adjustments. That food truck kind of picked up during the pandemic.
Yeah.
A lot of folks, during the I mean, if y'all remember, how many of y'all's friends became like new at-home chefs on Instagram? and
Everybody.
Facebook? Everybody
Yeah.
was all of a sudden a
Everybody.
chef, right?
I
Like
saw a bunch of ramen noodles. Oh, damn. Just playing.
with some garnish. But we took the food truck. We knew people were staying at home and people were getting tired of it. They were tired of cooking and grocery shopping. So it was a good opportunity for us to, give folks something to eat during the week, if it was just one day a week, because everyone was being very hesitant on being out in the public and in public spaces. So we also saw an opportunity to open up another grocery store in Stone Oak. Shout out to our partner Mitch and Art up there in Stone Oak. But they're just doing groceries right now. We're working on potentially getting some food out there. So those are just some things that some adjustments we made during COVID. I don't know if y'all saw grocery store. Y'all remember how grocery stores were being just ransacked? There was nothing left. All the shelves were empty, and after that, folks were going to the specialty grocery stores. So we definitely wanted to make sure that we had enough to help, feed and help the community with all the essentials. Like we started selling toilet paper and cleaning supplies and milk and bread, things of that nature.
It's crazy that we all went through that.
Yeah,
It's like a movie.
Yeah.
I still
that was
to
real,
this
man.
day.
That happened, right?
I literally had a pack of toilet paper that I had for emergency purposes in case we ran out again at the stores, and I'm currently using it right
were
now.
one
I
of
was
the
like, okay,
ones.
maybe I don't need this anymore. I think I'll be okay. Hopefully, I'll be okay.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that still have things stocked up, just in case. You just never know,
these days.
But it's a beautiful journey that you have, and to know that you and your wife are doing it together. How does that work for those that think about doing a business with their significant other?
Trust me, man. It's not easy. It's what you expect. I mean, you can focus on the negatives of working with your partner every day, but could you imagine how powerful you could be with the person, the same person that's your business partner is the same person that you go to bed with every night. That's the same person you run your errands with. You know what I mean? Like we can have so many different kind of conversations. We can really narrow down what it is that we're trying to do as a company, and have the right approach and prioritize the right way. And and funny enough, the communication that it takes to run a business is so vital, and improving upon our communication for the business will helped us in our personal lives as well. Just being more open, being more straightforward, being more honest. And I think if you guys probably have friends right now that own businesses that are in partnerships with people that they probably don't really like, or that they're unfortunately stuck in some sort of agreement with legally, or whatever the case is, and they're fighting to get out of it, or they're fighting to make it work. But kind of I'm kind of thinking of it like, well, that's my wife, this is forever, right? So having that understanding for our business makes us even more powerful, that we're going to continue pushing together and having each other's back. Because man, when we started off in 2016, we might have had 8 employees at that restaurant. and grocery store on Wurzbach, now we got like 65. So
Wow.
so
Amazing.
There's no way we would be able to handle that load. But if her and I were too busy fighting about, this or that, like minor shit. So we really had to grow up really fast and just mature, because we have 3 kids, but we also have 65 other kids that we got to continue, making sure we groom, and that talk that we had earlier about having an assistant, right? Like, having them understand what your goals and your vision is, and also adjusting your own expectations of what other people can give your business. Not everybody's going to care about your business the way you do. So you can't
Amen to that.
You can't put that on anybody. You can't expect somebody to put that kind of love, time, stress. But man, if you do find someone like that, you better keep that dude or chick, and you better pay the fuck out of them. You better overpay them. You better love on them. Because you can't expect that from people. People just want to clock in and clock out. They have their own personal lives, as they should. At work should not be your number one priority in life. No way. But so yeah, it's just a grind, man. We're constantly learning. I tell my team every day, like, man, I don't got this all figured out. Like, I need you guys. I need y'all's help. We're gonna work together. I'm gonna have y'all's back. Y'all have mine. So just being straight up honest with them, has really helped. But yeah, man.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Can you let the people know where you're located at, your hours, business days, all that good stuff?
Yeah, so Sari Sari Supper Club, we're in between Jerk Shack and Hometown Burger, 10234 Highway 151. Wednesdays through Saturday, we have an all-day menu. We're open from 11 to 8 o'clock Wednesday, Thursday, and 11 to 9 o'clock Friday, Saturday. On Sundays, we do brunch from 11 to 3, so
Nice.
yeah, y'all come through.
Very nice.
Nice.
Can't wait to try the brunch.
And then social media.
Social media. I got to get this right. So, Sari Sari _ Supper Club, right?
The other way around.
Supper Club
Sub
_ Sari
Sari.
Sari. There you go.
Why didn't you just say it for him?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Man, I manage like 5 IGs, dude. It's tough, man. So I don't even remember half the time. But
I know.
there you go. Thank you for fixing that for me.
The only reason why I remember is because shout out to John, one of our videographers. He's really good at editing, and he said it like that, and then he came back. He's like, "Look at this," and he's edited it to where it sounds like you didn't mess up. Like,
Oh shoot.
yeah, that's how good
Technology.
he was.
Hey.
I was like, "Damn, boy." I was like, "I'm gonna mess up all the time." Then he said, "No, don't mess up all the time." I was like, "Yeah." You know what? It's amazing. Thank you for being our guest tonight. Thank you for inviting us to your home, second home, maybe third home, fourth home, depending on how many restaurants. The whole list of everything. But your home, of course. Everyone that's tuning in, please make sure to come visit, support local businesses. We will definitely be here as well.
Yeah.
So I know that I did want to ask you one more thing, but I think I'm going to ask you off camera.
Okay.
So and it's about the restaurant too as well, because I'm curious on. I'm always like, I like learning from different people, especially when
I'm here
it
for
comes
it,
to
man.
what they're passionate about. And but you did say something key that I feel that most business owners should have that same mindset to where you want to take care of your people, because when you take care of them, they're gonna work extra harder for you, because they're not working for you, but they're working with you. In a sense.
Facts, man.
So yeah, this weekend, man, I can't believe this. I can't believe it's already the new month. August went by so fast.
September.
I
That's
know.
so crazy to me.
I know it went by so quick, but we're excited because the brunch festival is around the corner. So again, tonight, everyone that's tuning in, you're gonna get your names into a drawing for 2 VIP tickets. Okay, 2 VIP tickets, and I'm gonna go ahead and make the announcement tomorrow morning. So go follow the San Antonio Brunch Festival, and you'll see the winner will be announced on the IG storyline. Okay.
I'll probably have to remind you to do that again.
It will be on the storyline though, okay, y'all? Everyone's names will be entered in the drawing that was commenting tonight and sharing and stuff like that. And this is going to be replayed throughout the whole week. This weekend, I have a lot of things that I'm going to be doing, and I'm trying to figure out which ones I'm going to focus on. Maybe go on this weekend. Melinda has a family reunion in Victoria, Texas. So I'm trying to make sure that I go over there. Also this weekend, 1902, we have a lot of clients. I have a lot of clients for this weekend too. And then also just to let y'all know, Bad Bunny is next week, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. The official DJ will be at 1902. Hotel Discotheque has Diblo over there on the same day too as well.
Okay.
So yes, and that's already getting to the point to where they're almost sold out. So please make sure to hit them up or text me directly, 210-677-5289. And
I know we were talking about Chona E. She has
and
a
then
show
also
or
yes,
something coming up.
Chona E and her friends. They have
She's hilarious, man.
Bean and Cheese Me.
So
Those girls
catch
are out of
them.
control.
They have it's gonna be Chona E and friends, which is with AJ, Sam, and Jose Nat Juan. It's gonna be at the Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club, September 22nd. So they actually were in Corpus and they had sold out shows over there. So
That's awesome.
Chona E is doing amazing things. Go support them.
And AJ's watching, so congrats, hon. We like seeing you do your thing up there.
Yes, definitely. You can go ahead and follow me on Instagram, official MikeAnthony.Torres on the personal page. Also on the Brunch Festival, it's SA Brunch Fest. And then also the Late Nights with All Access, we did change the name, and it's going to be, as of right now, official All Access podcast on Facebook and Instagram, because those are the two names that were available.
Sheesh.
I know it's two names that were available that match, and it is it made sense to just do it that way. It was so crazy to try to do the other names, and there was always someone took the name or something like that. So trying to make sure that we just match every way possible. Okay. Also check out our YouTube channel, because we have all of our from episode 1 to episode 177.
177.
Congratulations,
That's
man. That's
crazy.
amazing.
Consistency is key, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Every Monday night. Miss
That's
Nat Boogie.
crazy. Yeah, thank you for having us. We appreciate it. Thank you so much for, like you said, bringing us in your home and being our guest tonight. Can't
Always
wait to
welcome.
try the food and check you out at the Brunch Festival.
Hey, I'll be there.
Big shout out to Javier for making us look and sound good. We appreciate
Javi.
you over there. I am Natalie Charlene on Facebook, Nat Boogie spelled with no E on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and TikTok. Holla at me, slide in those DMs. And thank you everyone for tuning in, for continuing to support. We appreciate you all. We hope that y'all have a good night and be safe. Oh yeah, it's Late Nights with Alexis, myself, MikeAnthony. Catch us every Monday night. We'll see you. So we will be on Monday,
Yes.
still doing the show, even though it's a holiday, correct?
Yes.
Who do we have? We have a guest?
Well, that was supposed to be Alamo Biscuit Company, so that one's pending. But yes,
Okay.
more than likely it'll be Alamo Biscuit Company.
Okay, cool. So we hope y'all have a great weekend. Have a good holiday. Be safe. And please use protection, guys. Peace.